And with her, Scotty Anderson is also one of our Billy Melvin Memorial Scholarship winners. So congratulations, Scotty Anderson also. Riley Melvin and Scotty Anderson are Billy Melvin Memorial Scholarship winners. Congratulations to both of those two. One more time for the Billy Melvin Memorial Scholarship winners, Riley Melvin and Scotty Anderson. The Sutherland Rodeo Club gives out scholarships also, and this is money used to go on to college. So why don't we go ahead and bring out Rylan Swanson, Reese Swanson, and J.T. Lantis. So congratulations to those three. They win our Sutherland Rodeo scholarships this year. So big congratulations to Rylan, Reese Swanson, and J.T. Lantis. That was J.T. Lantis right there with us. So congratulations to all of our Sutherland Rodeo Scholarship winners. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready for the greatest show on dirt? How about a little bit of noise from you over there? It's about time for our 89th annual Sutherland 4th of July Rodeo Celebration. I'm your host, Dwayne Bellin, up here in the brand new box that we put over the bucket chutes. If you notice, as you look around our arena, we have some new features for you. We have some brand new bucket chutes, brand new rope and chutes, and of course, this great big container over here that has myself with our timers, our music director, and on both ends, some VIP sections. So thank you very much to the committee. How about we go ahead and start off with the committee? How about you folks welcome in the NSRA Rodeo of the Year, our folks that put this rodeo together. Big hand for the Sutherland Rodeo Committee. We're going to bring in the American flag. You can stand up as she goes by, but feel free to sit right back down because we are going to present the flag to you later on. As we have the Phillips Rodeo Company, one of the contractors, a stock contractor of the year in the Nebraska State Rodeo Association, bringing us all our stock this year. We'll get to them in just a moment. So as our American flag comes in, carried by our Phillips Rodeo Company pickup man, right behind that, we have some very, very popular folks here at the Sutherland Rodeo, our Sutherland Rodeo Committee. Right there in front of you, Tim Vaughn, our president from the Sutherland Rodeo. How about Marvin Mueller, the vice president? He is carrying the cancer flag. Wiley Current, our rodeo secretary, has the McConnell construction flag from right here in Sutherland. Jill Scott is our treasurer. She is down there by the gate. She's unable to ride today. And of course, Janet Mueller. She is also a co-treasurer. She is also not mounted today. Mike Janacek, the Western Nebraska Bank in Curtis, North Platte, Paxton, and Thedford. How about a big thank you to Bart Druke with the Pullman Farms right here in Sutherland. Jolie, another one of our committee members. She is not riding today, but she is here with us, and she helped us with our sound. Tom Kelly from Copeland Electric out of Sutherland. Alex Janacek, another load from Hershey. Ramsey Copeland, not carrying a flag, unable to ride today. Lane Hall is with us. He's with Steeler Roofing and Construction out of North Platte. Tom Schuster carrying the K&J boot and Western wear from a Hershey flag. Odell Hall, she has the Ogallala Livestock, Ogallala, Nebraska flag. Jalen Schneider, North Platte Stockyards out of North Platte. Adams Bank and Trust flag. These are our corporate sponsors. Outlaw Trailers and Ag Repair of North Platte. Sutherland Farm and Auto right here in Sutherland. Big D Automotive in Sutherland. Superior Livestock Auction. Ed Sodders from Tryon. Pronto Phillips 66 Fuel in Sutherland and Paxton. Alligator Alley, Fairhope, Alabama. Thank you very much to Highline Co-op, Elsie of Sutherland, Wallace, Brew, Grant, and McCook. Thank you to Olson Farms of Hershey, Troyer Enterprises of North Platte, Troyer Crane Services of North Platte, Tees Bar and Grill in Wallace, and the Ogallala Ag Supply in Ogallala, along with MC Containers out of Sutherland. And of course, we can't forget about, like I said, the NSRA Stock Contractor of the Year, our friends from Phillips Rodeo Company. How about a big round of applause for our Phillips Rodeo Company, folks? Ladies and gentlemen, those are our committee members and our corporate sponsors. Of course, the sponsorship we could not handle without their help. It takes a lot to put on a rodeo like this, and those folks help make it pay so that we can have our rodeo and make it the reigning NSRA Rodeo of the Year for how many years? We don't know. It goes on and on. So if you folks are proud to be here tonight, go ahead and make a little bit more noise and say thank you to our Sutherland Rodeo Committee and Phillips Rodeo. I don't know if some of you know it or not, but tonight is Cancer Awareness Night. And with us this evening, we have several cancer survivors. Our committee members, Marvin Mueller is with us. Mike Janacek. See those cowboys riding in front of you. Mark Druke and Brazeley Wilson. They're all cancer survivors. As tonight being Cancer Awareness Night, it's not going to be a tribute to this horrible disease that we call cancer, but it's going to be a tribute to all of those who suffered and are fighting that fight. We'd like to tip our hats to all those people and recognize all those who have fought to fight against cancer. I pray we never have to be given a glimmer of hope for a beautiful future. May God bless each and every one of them. I want to ask you folks if you've ever heard those dreaded words, who have cancer. Would you please stand up? How about a big round of applause for those that are surviving this horrible disease? We're all here riding for the cure. So if you would please, how about a collective thank you to our committee recognizing cancer awareness, and say thank you to each and every one of them for fighting the fight and surviving that, and our tribute to those who have not won the fight. We're going to pick it back up now, as we're going to have some beauty ride into this arena with us, as it is time for some of our rodeo royalty. Ladies and gentlemen, we have your reigning Sutherland Junior Rodeo Queen, Braisley Wilson. She is going to make a parade lap here for you. So Braisley, she's a junior at Junior Public Schools. She's involved in FFA, FBLA, cheerleading, dance, teammates, cross country, tennis, FCA, and the student council. And after high school, Braisley plans to study equine science. Thyroid cancer survivor, and she promotes the importance of early detection across Nebraska and welcomes you to our 89th annual Sutherland Rodeo. We have some other candidates for our Rodeo Queen contest that went on today. Adea Milbach. She's a 14-year-old daughter of Alex and Michaela Milbach. They live in the Sand Hills on a feedlot outside of Taylor, Nebraska. She stays busy on the ranch with her 4 brothers, working cattle, riding horses, and everything else that the day has in store. For free time, she likes to spend time with her horses. She does leather work, and she stays active in FFA. All of our queen candidates include Reagan Beechner. She's a 15-year-old daughter of Tylen and Ashley Gaiman and Levi Beechner. Reagan Beechner resides in Hershey, and she attends Sutherland High School. Reagan participates in volleyball, basketball, track, 4-H, and FFA. She enjoys riding horses. She loves to rope, run barrels and poles, and she also enjoys baking and refurbishing old furniture. Grew up in the Western Wayland Line. I was taught for her and that has led her to several influential people throughout her life. A big thank you to all her parents, her grandparents, and her friends for supporting her and pushing her on to do her best. We have some visiting royalty here with us today also. Ladies and gentlemen, it took a little bit of effort to get this done, but we have Miss Rodeo Nebraska 2026, Briley Thompson, with us. Briley is honored to recognize the Sutherland Rodeo Committee for their incredible role they've played in her journey. 9 years ago, Briley proudly wore the title of the Sutherland Rodeo Junior Queen, where her love of rodeo royalty first began. So this year, our committee has graciously become one of Briley's sponsors as she travels across the country representing Nebraska agriculture and the sport of rodeo. Incredible, grateful for their support, and proud to return to the place where it all started, our Miss Rodeo Nebraska, Briley Thompson. Also with us, Miss Teen Rodeo Nebraska 2026, Samantha Scarrett. Sammy Starrett is the 2026 Miss Teen Rodeo Nebraska. Ranch raised, rodeo ready. Sammy is a 15-year-old daughter of Lee and Brittany Starrett of Nebraska Sand Hills. Proud to represent the sport of rodeo, Western heritage, and agriculture way of life. And she's serving as an ambassador to the Nebraska rodeo community throughout her year as Miss Teen Rodeo Nebraska. Troyer. She is the 2025 Miss Burwell Rodeo. She's the daughter of Yvette and Kyle Troyer and proudly calls Hershey her home. She's a dedicated student at the University of Nebraska Medical Center. Maintained a 4.0 GPA while pursuing a degree in nursing. Unheard of. Callie is a self-published author of a children's book titled Chase a Dream Till You Can't. And that reflects her passion for inspiring young readers to pursue their dreams and her reminder that tomorrow is never guaranteed. Callie Troyer, 2025 Miss Burwell Rodeo. Sydney Holmes, the 2025 Red Willow Rodeo Junior Queen, is here. Sydney is the 14-year-old daughter of Tim and Jamie Holmes of Ord, Nebraska. She'll be an active freshman in her Acadia Public Schools. She's a volleyball player and a high ability learners group. She's not busy with school. She enjoys riding her horses and attending rodeos with her family. She has a dream to represent the sport of rodeo and the positive role model to the younger girls through the Rodeo Queen program. Sydney Holmes, your 2025 Red Willow Rodeo Queen. We also have Ella Baker. She is the daughter of Christopher and Sabrina Baker. She lives in rural Palisade, Nebraska on her family homestead. Ella is an active member of the 4-H. She shows many animals. She's not spending time with her animals on the farm or attending rodeos. You can find her playing the violin. She aspires to become a veterinarian and serve the communities in Nebraska. And Ella feels blessed to represent the heart of the Sandhills as your 2025 Cherry County Rodeo Princess. We have one more visiting royalty here with us. She's not a rodeo queen, but she is destined to be a queen. It's a newly crowned Ella Catherine Anderson. She's an 18-year-old from Scottsbluff, Nebraska. She is Miss Nebraska Teen. She serves the state and advocates for food insecurity and the National Youth Ambassador for Feeding America. Ladies and gentlemen, off to my right over here on the west side of our New Crow's Nest, Ella Catherine Anderson. She is our Miss Nebraska Teen. So those are the ladies that are representing us here in the sport of rodeo and throughout the world today. So how about a big round of applause for all of our visiting royalty here today? Thank you very much to all of our Queen contestants and our visiting royalty. As you know, this is the 4th of July celebration, and we are going to get underway with America 250. Celebrating 250 years in this great nation of ours. As we do that, I want to thank those folks that have made it possible to be in control of the world that we are in. Unfortunately, they came in just a little early, so I'm not going to be able to recognize our veterans here today. But we do want to thank those veterans that have served before us and those that are currently serving today. Those that made the ultimate sacrifice so we can have the freedoms that we have now. We pay tribute to them with the symbol of these United States, our American flag, Old Glory. And as those flags post up in there, John Wayne, a true American icon, has this to say about America. I ask you, how many of you folks are proud to be an American? Well, let's appreciate one of the freedoms that we have, and that is to pray to the God of our choice. Would you bow your heads with me, please? Our Heavenly Father, standing here before you today, and we're going to say thank you. You provided us a beautiful day today. Thank you to all the great friends we have here in Rodeo, and thank you, dear Lord, for all of our wonderful blessings. Dear Lord, we ask that you please offer up your hand to protect each and every one of our contestants here this evening. Would you also look after our stock and keep them safe also? One more thing, God. Would you please watch over each and every one of these spectators who are gathered here this evening with us? Please help each and every one of us do the best we can, not just here tonight, but also in the arena of life. Watch over each and every one of us to make our way home tonight. That's in your name I pray. Amen. I'm going to pass the microphone off to a young lady by the name of McCready Atlantis, and she is going to sing the most beautiful song in the world, our national anthem.
We held at the twilight's last gleam. Stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets roared clear, the bombs bursting in. They broke through the night, that our flag was still there. Say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Well, a big thank you, McGrady Landis. Well, a special thank you to those ladies carrying our American flags. It takes a lot of patience, those horses standing there the way they did. So a big thank you to those folks. Let's get underway with our rodeo tonight. We're going to start off with the roughest 8 seconds in rodeos. We welcome in our finest rodeo judges, known for their honesty, their integrity, their knowledge of the sport. Please make welcome our rodeo judges, Trey White and Jess Harwager. You have two of the finest young ladies up here holding the stopwatches, Shelly Arnsdorf and Tricia Schaefer. And we also have two of the ranch-raised cowboys out here, our rodeo pickup men. Cowboys that make it possible for these cowboys to be safe each and every trip. How about we go ahead and give it up for Sean Boyle and Taylor Davis. So a big thank you to those gentlemen. And over here on the sound box, we have the Fat Kid. Fat Kid Productions' very own Fat Kid here doing all our sound for us. So thank you very much to him. We'll get to our bullfighters in a moment. We'll introduce our clown here after this event. But Tanner Druke from right here in Sutherland is the cowboy. We're going to start with Mean Irene is the bucking horse right down in the Scotty's Welding bucking chute. Tanner Druke, he sits number 1 right now in the Mid-States Rodeo Association standings in the bareback riding. The markout rules in effect for our cowboys, which means they have to have the heels of their boots over the points of that horse's shoulder the first jump out. Not, that ends up in a no score. Free hand above them all the time. Mark 1 to 25 for the bucking horse, 1 to 25 for the cowboy, as 100 points are possible. Tanner Druke from right here in Sutherland. It's all right. to give a little more for a hometown cowboy when he comes out here. These cowboys are going to give you 100% of their efforts. We appreciate it if you give 100% of yours right back to them. This is your rodeo, your time to have fun. So if you like something, go ahead and let them know that you appreciate it. Tanner Druki from Sutherland, come on for your hometown cowboy on Mean Irene. We look down to our judges. Tanner's on the ground and walking back here. We'll check with our judges and we'll get you a score for him on Mean Irene and Tanner Druki. We're going to talk to him in just a moment. See if he's all right. How about it for the bucking horse? Mean Irene from Phillips Rodeo Company. Well, the Bodie family is sponsoring our bareback riding along with Pioneer Seed and Precision Planning, Sales, and Service. So the Bodie family. Re-ride option, he says. So a re-ride option for Tanner Druki. He's going to waive the score and take the re-ride. I believe we're going to move right back up to Tate Miller, cowboy out of Springview, Nebraska. Cowboys have been riding bucking horses for a couple of years now. We're going to be in the Ogallala Livestock Buck and Shoot. Ryan's Sprinkles is the bucking horse he's going to be getting on. So Tate Miller, cowboy went to school, I believe, in Shadron for a little while. College out there. So Tate Miller. Comes from a rodeo and family. Watch his dad and his mom rodeo. Watch his older brother do some rodeo out there in Cheyenne. Tate, quite an accomplished bareback rider himself. So Tate Miller out of Springview and Ryan's Sprinkles from Phillips Rodeo Company. Tate Miller getting it going. Come on, Tater. Tater Miller out of Springview. Ryan Sprinkles, the bucking horse. This could be an outstanding score as he was giving it a fight all the way through there. So Tate Miller out of Springview. Heads up, heads up. Taylor Davis, along with Sean Boyle, our rodeo pickup men, keeping the Cowboys safe, keeping the livestock safe. How about 69 points for Tate Miller? 69, 6-9. Got some unfinished business coming up in a little bit with Tanner Druki. He gets his re-ride. But I see we have some saddle broncs ready to go right down below us also. So saddle bronc riding going to be incorporated right here with our bareback riding. Sutton Shrunk of Valentine is going to be the cowboy coming out. And he's going to be in our Mid-Plains Community College Rodeo Team Buck and Shoot. Sutton Shrunk is representing the state of Nebraska at the national high school level in the saddle bronc riding. Sutton Shrunk sits number 5 in the mid-state standings, and he is drawn Z69, the bucking horse we call bar to bar. Sutton is also going to be on later on tonight in our bull riding, but let's go in the bronc riding with Sutton Shrunk out of Valentine. Oh, my. Up and over the front end. It's not the first time we've seen that cowboy come off that way. I hope it gets that rectified pretty soon. Pay off the young man out of Valentine with a little bit of appreciation. Dust him off. Sutton Shrunk. We tip our hats to bar to bar, the bucking horse. Ag West Feed and Supply out of Willow Island is sponsoring our saddle bronc riding. No score for his efforts on that ride. We're going to keep moving around. More saddle bronc riding for you. Grady Gorwell out of Hyannis should be our cowboy next. Side Chick is the bucking horse in the Scotty's Welding buck and shoot. Grady Gorwell, he knows how to ride these bucking horse. He's sitting number 2 in the standings right now in the mid states, getting it on and earning quite a bit of money riding bucking horses. He has yet to conquer the side chick. When he screws his head down, he's going to put his foot right in the middle of the buck of this bucking horse and get ready to get right down in the middle of one. The side chick of the bucking horse, Grady measuring off that hack rein. You notice he measures that off, gets a hand hold on it, and then sits down, does not let go of that. That hack rein sets up that ride. You get it too long, you're going out the back end. You get it too short, we saw what happens there. You go right over the front side. So he gets it just right, the way he thinks it needs to be. Grady Gorwell, he's been pretty good at measuring that off so far as he sits number 2. And side chick, she doesn't read stats. Doesn't care who's on the back. She's just going to do her job. So our Phillips Rodeo Company bucking horse, side chick. Let's go outside. Grady Gorwell out of Hyannis. Go on with it. That's good. Look at that. Spurs front to back. Good score is going to be coming to you, Grady Gorwell. As our Cowboys in front of the chutes, watch for him. He's on the ground. He can hear you. How about it for Grady Gorwell? We'll get you a score coming. So we're going to mark the Cowboy the same way we did for our Bareback riders. 1 to 25 for them. 1 to 25 for the bucking horses. 63 is the score for Grady. 6-3. 63. Levi Noyes out of Hardin, Montana. Should be coming to us next. Y12, the bucking horse, in the Mid Plains Community College Rodeo Team buck and shoot. This is the horse we call Lola. This is the finals bucking horse. We've seen her at the Nebraska State Finals and the Mid States Finals a time or two. Big old flea bit gray that really gets to it. So Levi Noyes, Hardin, Montana, if you're following along in your rodeo program. Big thank you to Sandbox Media. They are here. You see the cameras around. You have family or friends that can't make it to the rodeo. They can look it up on Sandbox Media and watch it live from right here in Sutherland tonight. So you check that out. You can even watch it if you get your smart little handheld computer device and look up Sandbox Media. You can watch the live action from right here inside of our arena. I don't want you to go home and watch it. You already paid your money to get in here, so you might as well stay and watch. We're down in the Mid Plains Community College buck and shoot. Preferred buck and shoots that they put in here. Lola the bucking horse. Get her standing up just right. Got her head down right now, so we'll get that to come right back up to him. Get his foot in the stirrup right where he needs to be. Horse is not standing square in the chute, so he wants her to have all 4 feet underneath before he nods his head. Levi Noyes, Hardin, Montana. We're just about ready. She wants to move back and forth and sideways on us a little bit. Outside we go on Lola, a Phillips Rodeo Company bucking horse. Oh my Lord. How about you make a little noise for that bucking horse too? She is on fire. Heads up, heads up. Well, no score for a Cowboy Levi Noyes. And her bucking horse Lola. She makes her way back over here. Tate Kelly.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you too. Member FDIC.
Delaro Complete isn't like other fungicides. Some offer 2 modes of action. Think that's good? Think bigger. Others are good against some diseases. Sorry, some just isn't enough. You need a complete fungicide. Delaro Complete. It has 3 modes of action, protects against a truly broad spectrum of diseases, and promotes overall plant health. Think beyond disease control. Think complete. Delaro Complete.
All the way up here from Oklahoma just to hear your applause in Sutherland over the 4th of July. Connor Shoots, Cowboy out of Dunning, riding in next. The barrier rules in effect for our steer wrestlers. It means they give that steer a head start. If they don't do that, we assess a 10-second penalty. Not wanting to do that to you. No, I can't smell your feet. I don't want to smell your feet. Put your boots back on. You're supposed to be wearing boots, Cowboy. You need some atmosphere. How did you lose a shoe? You took it off. Connor Shoots. It's our Cowboy out of Dunning, Nebraska. Let's help him get this steer wrestled to the ground. Grab the nose, lay him on all 4, going the same direction. You clean at the barrier? All right. 9.7 is the time for Connor, and 9.7. He gets us started off well, 9-7. Ryder Dent, Brookville, Kansas. The Cowboy coming to you. It's got 9 different states represented here in this rodeo alone. We've got some young guns, we've got some older personnel, veterans, several different states. We've got Arizona, Idaho, Colorado, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, all over the Midwest. Right now, Cowboy out of Kansas, Ryder Dent. Let's get one thrown down. Little help from you folks. Come on, Sutherland. 9 flat on the run. 9 seconds flat. 9.0. You're keeping track at home. That 9.0 is leading tonight. Caden Wooders out of Elwood. Been with us a time or two, not just in this arena, but around the state for the last couple of years. Caden Wooders of Elwood. Right to him, Caden Wooders. Long-legged cowboy. This is not looking good, so he's going to have to pass on one. Have a little fireworks for that young man helping him. Caden Wooders of Elwood. This is a young man by the name of Parker Johnston. Valentine's where he calls home. Comes from a rodeo family, the Johnstons, down around that Bedford area. Parker. Three of his uncles, all steer wrestlers. So you're just bound to be one if you're a Johnston. All right, let's get him shaped up. Let's not the biggest cat in the sandbox, but he gets it down. Parker Johnston. 11-1 is the time. 11-1. A little tough run for him. 11-1 for Parker. Trevor Meyer, Garden City, Kansas. Trevor Meyer, Garden City. This is our cowboy out of Garden City, Kansas, Trevor Meyer. Kind of dancing around out there, so we are going to give him just a chance, a little bit of time to get reset there. So our cowboy Trevor Meyer out of Garden City. Trevor says, "I can't roll. I can't throw him down when he's in the red box. Get him out in the big dirt pen. Let's throw him." Big, strong steer. They're all even, though. Every one of these steers are just alike. Trevor Meyer gets it done. How about a 9.2 for his efforts? 9.2 on the watch. 9-2 for Trevor Meyer. A lot of Kansas Cowboys here today. Brookville, Kansas. Colin Dent is going to ride in here with us next. So Colin Dent out of Brookville, Kansas. The only event in your rodeo where you're allowed to have an assistant. The hazer, as we call him. He keeps that steer running straight so you can get slid down beside one and get your hands on him. Colin Dent out of Brookville, Kansas. to try his hand to try and beat that 9 flat that we have turned in, or a 5-5 to tie for. That's the fastest time that we've had so far this weekend. Doesn't want those Iowa guys to beat him, so let's go get one. How about a little help from you folks in the stands? Let's go. Colin Dent slams one over. 7-7 to take the lead tonight. 7.7. That's your new leader as he makes his walk back to our Mueller timed event shoots. Mueller order buying timed event shoots. And Halsey is the home of our next cowboy. Halsey, Nebraska. Aaron Hall is our cowboy that's coming to us in our steer wrestling. Again, our steer wrestling brought to you by Wilson Cattle, BJ and Jessica Wilson. Big thank you to those folks for sponsoring our steer wrestling. Aaron Hall out of Halsey. These steer wrestling horses, they are trained to go down to that end and just stand there. Sometimes they get a little excited and they want to make a victory lap or two, knowing that their cowboy has just made a great run. They want to show off a little bit. So we get them gathered up, bring them back, and we're going to go ahead and pull the string in front of our steer wrestler, Aaron Hall. Get ready for him. Aaron Hall comes to you. Young cowboy, big, strong right arm. Strike that, make that left arm. 5-2 is what we're showing. How about a new leader, a 5.2? 5-2 to take the lead in our plus 10. We get that from the judge. So 5-2 goes to 15-2. 15-2. Our next cowboy comes to us out of Thedford, Nebraska. Carson Cooksley. Another cowboy that's no stranger to the sport of rodeo or the steer wrestling event. Carson Cooksley of Thedford. Dougie, what are you doing? What are you throwing at people? Stuff you picked up at Goodwill. 3 for $4, and you're just giving it away to these folks. That doesn't make business sense to me. Spending money just to give it away. Well, that is priceless. That is priceless. Let's go steer wrestling right here. Carson Cooksley out of Thedford. I don't like the looks of that. I am taking that away. Not going to pay off. Help him get down the road back to Thedford if he has to. But no time for Carson Cooksley. Rex Day. This will be a cowboy out of Bartlett, Nebraska. It's a cowboy that participates in all kinds of different events. You'll see him in the steer wrestling one day, tie down roping the next, team roping. Shoot, he'd even run barrels if they'd let him. All around hand, Rex Day out of Bartlett, Nebraska. Third generation cowboy coming to you right now, Rex Day. We're going to run him again, give him a rerun. Is that what you're telling me? We are going to have a rerun for Rex Day. We'll bring him back. While that happens, Chase Hakey out of Brownlee will ride in. We'll go to him. We'll just pull out another steer for Rex. You don't care what he gets. Run another one by here. I'll just jump on him instead. So Chase Hakey out of Brownlee. He's going to ride in here next. The Hakey family out of Brownlee, they are true steer wrestlers. Got one of the finest teamsters working for him right now. Not only is he Hazen, but he's also one of our rodeo pickup men. We're a little double duty for his former champion himself on the Hazen side. Chase Hickey out of Brownlee. Sets his horse just the way he wants him. Gets the steer looking just right. Out through the slats of that preferred chute. Chase to him. No, that doesn't look right. How about we pay off the young man out of Brownlee, as he is not going to get a time and not going to get anything for his efforts. Unfortunately, today, Chase Hickey goes away with a no time. But we do have one more cowboy to go. Rex Day, we saw him make a parade lap around here just a moment ago. He gets a rerun. He did not nod for his cattle. Somehow the gate got open ahead of him. So Rex Day going to try for one more. Right now, 5.5 is the score, is the time to beat. We had a 5-2, but unfortunately with the barrier, it was the 15-2. Leading it tonight, a 7.7. Just talking to our sorting crew. X has the option, either take the steer that was drawn for him or take the extra. Taking the steer that was drawn for him. That is the little hiccup that we have right now. Don't forget that we do have a concession stand on the ground. Stop by, visit the friends at the concession stand. The beer garden is open also. And if you got a hanker for something cold, ice cream shop is open. So get you concessions, a beer, and go get some ice cream. While you're out and about, go ahead and visit the vendors that are out here also. So concession stand, beer garden, ice cream. What more could you ask for on a beautiful Friday night? I did say ice cream. Oh, I think the fat kid's hungry again. He had half a pizza, a hot dog, a hamburger, a bucket of nachos. I don't remember what all else he had. And that was just on his way walking over from the concession stand to here. Now he wants a burrito. The fat kid. He wants a burrito. Did you not just hear him begging for a burrito? You'll have to ask again. Doug? Yeah, you have that selective hearing, don't you? Well, I believe we're going to Rex Day out of Bartlett. Looks like he is ready to ride that roan horse into our Mueller order buying timed event box. Rex Day out of Bartlett. Let's go get one. Try and run one down in 7-7. Oh, no, you dirty piece of fajita meat.
Ranke is putting technology to work with state-of-the-art fabrication, robotic welding machinery, and a cutting-edge laser machine. From high-strength steel to the latest innovations in GPS guidance, touchscreen controls, and remote management, Ranke irrigation systems are built to maximize productivity. Count on Ranke and experienced certified technicians for unmatched service season after season. To learn more, visit Ranke.com or contact your local Ranke dealer.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. and some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you too. Member FDIC.
Ladies' turn to go into our Mueller order buying and timed event shoots. As we go, breakaway roping. Phoenix Brown from North Platte, Nebraska. Young high school talent right here. Third or fourth generation, I couldn't tell you which, is Phoenix Brown out of North Platte. High school cowgirl. 2.4 was the fastest time in our breakaway in the slack yesterday. And Phoenix Brown, if anybody can do it, my money's on her. Her mom is a champion breakaway roper. Her dad, a champion calf roper. Her uncle, a champion calf roper. Her grandfather, a champion many times over in many events. This cowgirl, set to be a legend. Oh, it doesn't look right. She got a leg in there, going to be in no time. Help the young lady back to North Platte with a little bit of your encouragement. So Phoenix Brown out of North Platte, she's got more high school coming up. More high school rodeoing. Carson McBride, Kearney, Nebraska cowgirl. Should come to you now. We want to say thank you to Krusty's Feed Store and the Twin Branch Hunt Company, Spencer Prue, as they help sponsor our breakaway roping event. So Carson McBride out of Kearney. Carson McBride of Kearney, not going to get one reached in her efforts, so they wave the flag and say no time for her. She's right in front of you, and you can encourage her also. Carson McBride. Sophie Ruby, Hemingford, Nebraska, cowgirl. We stretch the barrier as we have the barrier rule in effect for our cowgirls as well as our cowboys. Equal opportunity rodeo. A 2-4 from Michaela Ray leads our breakaway. Cameron Slavin out of Canadian, Texas with a 2.5. Those are the two fastest times that we've seen in our breakaway. A 2-4 or faster, tie or take the lead. Getting 2-1, Sophie Ruby. It's not there for her, so no time for Sophie Ruby. Bailey Lester, Hayes, Kansas, cowgirls. So we got them all over the country. So Bailey Lester, our cowgirl out of Hayes, Kansas. Ducky, where you at? I am looking out the window. I am contained. Oh, you're way down here. Okay, still giving away some of that Goodwill stuff, are you? All right. What is it you got now? What was I? I was not. I was getting socks. Yes, I was. I was getting socks. Bailey Lester, we're going to change the subject. Bailey Lester out of Hayes, Kansas. Yeah, now we get one got. We stop the watch. We're good on the ground. 3.8 on the run to 3.8. 3.8 for Bailey Lester. That looks good. We're going to go to the number 2 cowgirl in the Mid-States Rodeo Association. It's a cowgirl out of Callaway, Nebraska by way of Texas. Morgan Kessler. We've watched this young lady many times. She's been to the junior high finals, the high school finals, the national high school finals, the college finals, Mid-States and Nebraska State finals. And now you can see why she's number 2 in the state right now. Morgan Kessler out of Callaway. Takes the lead with a 3.7 in tonight's performance, a 3.7 for Morgan Kessler. That is your leader right there in front of you. with Tatum Reed out of Crawford to ride in next. Tatum Reed, Crawford, Nebraska. Morgan Kessler has the lead with a 3-7. Right behind her, a 3-8 from Bailey Lester. Tatum Reed, our Crawford Cowgirl, getting back into the box. We looked at Tatum. She wants that calf looking right out the front of that chute, making sure everything is just right. Picks his head up, looks through the bars. Let's go rope one. Not going to get it done. You know what to do to make her feel a little better. Tatum Reed, no time. Alyssa Bygone. This is a cowgirl out of Woodward, Oklahoma. Traveled many miles being up here in the Nebraska country. Alyssa Bygone, Oklahoma cowgirl. Many rodeos throughout the 4th of July here in our area. Bridgeport, Gothenburg, Sutherland, Sumner, Stewart. Not counting the rodeos that we have in Kansas that are multi-sanctioned through our Nebraska and Mid-States Rodeo Associations. This draws these cowgirls and cowboys up from several of the southern states. Our Oklahoma cowgirl, Alyssa Bygone. Let's go rope him in the big pen. Come on, Alyssa. Nicely done. They love it. 3-9 is the time for Alyssa. 3.9. 3 and 9. Sydney Graff is our next cowgirl. She's a young lady at Long Pine, Nebraska. She's also one of those cowgirls that's 3 and 4 generations strong. Sydney Graff, daughter of a stock contractor herself. So Sydney Graff, Long Pine. We've also seen this young lady at the high school finals, the junior high finals, and our Nebraska state finals. Rope with one right here. Not there for a no time for Sydney Graff. No time on her own. No time. Well, Hershey, Nebraska, that is pretty much considered a hometown cowgirl, wouldn't you say? So we're going to welcome in one of your very own, Peyton Fisher. She rides into our box next. So, like I said, go ahead and make a little noise for her when she comes out into our arena. So Peyton Fisher out of Hershey. Looking at a second, third generation cowgirl here is Peyton Fisher of Hershey. Here's one of your very own. Go ahead and make a little noise and encourage her along. Thank you very much for letting her know that you appreciate her efforts here. So Peyton Fisher, I know time. We're going to jump out to the East Coast. Ashland, Nebraska. Kylie Ruff. We'll just call her West Omaha. Kylie Ruff of Ashland. Kylie Ruff of Ashland. Square up and looking things over. 89 years we've had our Sutherland 4th of July rodeo, and how many of you folks we expect to see here again tomorrow evening for our performance? Don't miss a show. You could miss a lot, as we're looking at a 2.4 fast time on Breakaway right now. Now it's turned into a 4 Nebraska. As we rope with Kylie Ruff out of Ashland, getting it done. 3-1 to take the lead in tonight's performance, a 3.1 for Kylie Ruff. So Kylie's 3-1 puts her in the hot seat right now. She is winning the day money today. Savannah David out of Gothenburg. We are next cowgirl to rope in our breakaway. So Savannah David. Ducky, did you give away all your prizes? You got a whole truckload of that stuff, huh? I was going to ask you, you were telling me, well, I'll go after this run here. Savannah David out of Gothenburg. Al had a great start on one and not going to pay it off, so no time for her. Savannah David, no time. We'll go to Jalen Ravenscroft out of Nenzel, Nebraska. She'll be riding in just a moment. I understand you had a little accident after our 4th of July rodeo last year. Do tell. Was it a senior moment or was it a true accident? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It was not good. So our condolences to you and glad that you're healthy and able to be back. We're with us. Well, great. Thank you very much to those folks. While we're mentioning it, our Mid-Plains Community College Sports Medicine team is here helping our cowboys and cowgirls should they need anything, along with our ambulance squad. So a big thank you to our ambulance squad who's here with us this evening also. So thank you to them. Jalen Ravenscroft out of Nenzel, Nebraska. Our Nenzel Nightmare, let's do it. Reaches out, not going on for her. Help the young girl down the road through the weekend. Jalen Ravenscroft in no time on her run. No time. As Bailey Witt, Valentine, cowgirl. See this young cowgirl on the street? She'll stop and say hello anytime she sees you. Bailey Witt, she's not only in our breakaway roping tonight, we're going to see her also in our barrel racing. Bailey, multi-event cowgirl, all-around competitor. The Bailey Witt of Valentine. She nods for cattle, comes riding, and doesn't go around the neck. Pay her off for her efforts. Thank you, Bailey Witt. That was a great attempt. I thought you had it right there. Bailey Witt of Valentine. Saddle Bronc riders, we have got 2 to go in our breakaway. Callie Eisenzimmer out of Big Springs is riding in next. 3-1 is leading it in tonight's performance. So 3-1 by Kylie Ruff leads our ladies breakaway in tonight's performance. 2 to go with Callie Eisenzimmer of Big Springs. Coming roping, Callie Eisenzimmer. Look at that rolling horse gain some ground on that little red calf. Looks like we're clean to go. 6-7 on a hard running calf. 6.7 for Callie. 6 and 7. Takes us to our final breakaway roper. She grew up and went to school right here. Ladies and gentlemen, one of your very own, Allie Vaughn from North Platte. Come on, you can be louder than that. I said Allie Vaughn out of North Platte, former Sutherland cowgirl. You betcha. North Platte's Allie Vaughn, let's do it. Yeah, look at that. Ropeless and conviction. 3.7 is the time for her, 3.7. Not the fastest time tonight, but a big congratulations to her, and congratulations and thank you to all of our breakaway ropers. Kylie Ruff out of Ashland, Nebraska is 3.1, unofficially the fastest time in tonight's performance.
Delaro Complete isn't like other fungicides. Some offer 2 modes of action. Think that's good? Think bigger. Others are good against some diseases. Sorry, some just isn't enough. You need a complete fungicide. Delaro Complete. It has 3 modes of action, protects against a truly broad spectrum of diseases, and promotes overall plant health. Think beyond disease control. Think complete. Delaro Complete.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you too. Member FDIC.
At Ranke, innovation drives everything we build. From state-of-the-art fabrication to materials like high-strength steel, empowered by advanced technology for maximum efficiency. Ranke helps you get more done with confidence. And with certified technicians providing reliable service season after season, you always have support you can count on. Contact your local Ranke dealer to learn more.
And again, our bareback riding brought to you by Bodie Family, Pioneer Seed and Precision Planting, Sales and Service. Thank you very much to the Bodie family, sponsoring the bareback riding. Like I said, a little bareback ride to start off with, as we're in the, I believe, the Midwest Renewable Energy buck and shoot. I believe that's where our bareback rider is positioned at this time. We welcome back in our rodeo pickup men. Sean Boyle on the big blue horse. Taylor Davis on big sorrel horse. It's our ranch broncs coming to you in a little bit. Tanner Druckey right here in Sutherland getting set to do battle on X55. Reride option for him. Mean Irene fouled him at the gate, so he got a reride option. 69 is the score to beat. Tate Miller had that a moment ago. That's right, we're down in the Midwest Renewable Energy buck and shoot. Tanner Druckey from right here in Sutherland sits number 1 in the bareback riding standings in our mid-state standings. He says, let's go. How about it for one of your own from right here in Sutherland, Tanner Druckey. Feet even on both sides, up and down, all the way from the point of the shoulders to the rigging. This could be a good score. Our rodeo pickup man right in to help out. Heads up, boys, heads up. How about 74 points for Tanner Druckey? 74. That is going to be the best ride of the night so far in our bareback riding. So congratulations to Tanner Druckey. And thank you very much to all of our bareback riders. So 74 is going to take the lead in our bareback ride. So he gets the win today. Get our arena cleared up, and we're going to go to our ranch bronc riding, brought to you by North Platte, Kubota. I believe we're going to go to Colt Mullen. 80? Okay, 80. Okay. Zoe Boos of Hyannis. Not only do we have cowboys entered up in our true cowboys and our ranch bronc riding, we have true cowgirls also. Zoe Boos, cowgirl out of Hyannis, Nebraska. Studley Do Right is the bucking horse she has in the Midwest Renewable Energy Buck and Shoot. This cowgirl we watched in several different rodeos. We've seen her here last year also, just getting her feet wet. So Zoe Boos out of Hyannis, Studley Do Right. Let's make a ranch bronc ride. My goodness, young lady, do you have a pilot's license? You were airborne there for a little while. Ladies and gentlemen, pay off the young lady Zoe Boos and Studley Do Right. Great effort there, but not going to be for any money tonight. That is not good. So now we're going to go to Colt Mullen as soon as we get our ranch bronc out of our arena. Colt Mullen out of Paxton, Nebraska. 07 is the bucking horse. We're just going to call Bam Bam. We're in the Mid-Plains Community College Rodeo Team Buck and Shoot. Colt Mullen. We're going to call this young man a hometown cowboy also. So right down the road in Paxton. We have anybody here from Paxton? Go ahead and raise your hand or make a little noise. All right, welcome. We wanted you to be that loud, if not more, for Colt Mullen right now. Oh, tips aside, not going to recover from it. Look at the bucking horse he has underneath him. Jump, kick, high over his head. How about it, Paxton fans? Pay him off, Colt Mullen. He tips his hat to the bucking horse, tips his hat to the fans here also. So Colt Mullen, Bam Bam, no score. It looks like we are down Scotty's Welding Buck and Shoot. Lane Foot at a North Platte in the Scotty's Welding Shoot. The big horse we just called Dumb. I'm talking about the bucking horse, not the cowboy. Lane Foot of North Platte. So again, thanks to our rodeo judges. Trey White, Jess Harwager, they're putting the numbers together for us. So far, haven't had to do any of those gazintas and camzadas yet. They'll mark them 1 to 25 for the cowboy, 1 to 25 for the bucking horse. Don't have to mark them out. Don't have to have a free hand in the air. Don't have to spur them. You just got to ride them for 8 seconds in a regulation stock saddle. Hang on and ride the best as you can. High score wins. That's all it takes. Dumb being a little dumb right now. So they'll teach him a lesson or two and just get him to stand back up. Not good on the tack. We get a hold of him right now, and we're going to set him right back down in there. Lane Foot and a North Platte. He's going to go a little quicker this time. Get his feet in the stirrups. Get a lot of help from committee and from our bullfighter. We go outside. Lane Foot out of North Platte. Oh, things didn't quite go as planned. Try it again. Let me out, he says. Lane Foot out of North Platte. And dust him off a little bit on a Friday night. Lane Foot going to get no score on tonight's ride. So no score for Lane Foot. All right, it's Braden Abbott. Braden Abbott out of Hyannis. S22 is the bucking horse. We call him Snowman. Saw him last week in Callaway, and you talk about a bucking horse. Oh my goodness. So Braden Abbott and Snowman are right there in the Ogallala Livestock Buck and Shoot. Braden Abbott out of Hyannis, Snowman the bucking horse, in Ogallala Livestock Buck and Shoot. Let's take it to him, Braden Abbott of Hyannis. Snowman, look at the buck kick here. He bucks the hard, he bucks one of the stirrup fenders off that cowboy's saddle, laying right there beside him. Tore his saddle apart, gonna get no score on this ranch bronc. Help out Braden Abbott. It won't give him any money in his pocket, but it will give him a chance to fix his saddle and move on. Chad Conley out of Cozad, Nebraska, should be our next cowboy to crawl in. And he's going to be in the Bio Ag Solutions LLC Buck and Shoot. Chad Conley, another one of those cowboys that's going to be doing some double duty here today. We're going to see him in the Ranch Bronx. We'll also see him in our bull riding. So Chad Conley, third generation cowboy. Rodeoed with his dad a little bit. Picked up some broncs with him. Chad's got two other brothers, also in the rodeo family. Buckhorn Bob is the bucking horse. Underneath him today. 601 from the Phillips Rodeo Company. Chad Conley, Cozad. Ride him, cowboy, ride him. Oh, we're looking at a big score here. Chad Conley grabs a hold of Taylor Davis. He's on the ground right in front of you. What do you say to Chad Conley? $65 is the score for Chad. 65, and he leads our Ranch Bronx. Brought to you by North Platte Kubota. So 65 for Chad Conley. One cowboy left to go as soon as we get Buckhorn Bob cleaned up and moved out of here. Parker Schutz out of Elwood should be our cowboy coming in next. So Parker Schutz of Elwood. Mr. Draft is the bucking horse he has in the Scotty's Welding Buck and Shoot. Parker Schutz of Elwood, Mr. Draft. Take it 2-1, Parker Schutz and Mr. Draft. Big W58, look at here, and he's spurring him a little bit also. Now get out of the wreck. Oh, that's how you unsaddle a horse in the Ranch Bronx. Just ride it out of him. How about it for that effort? Now he doesn't have to even carry his saddle back home. Well, you think while you're out there, you pick up your flank, too. I was just joking. We got somebody to do that for you. How about 70 points for Parker? 7-0 the score. Parker Schutz.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support rodeo at every level, in every shoot, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you too. Member FDIC.
Little Outlaw Canoes, Tubes, and Kayaks, your premier outfitter on the Niobrara River. With over 35 plus years of experience, Little Outlaw is here to provide you with the best service. Whether you want to tube with your family, ride in a canoe with your spouse, or have the peace and quiet of floating in a kayak down the river, Little Outlaw has you covered. With trips ranging from 2 to 5.5 hours, we have something for everyone. Check out our website for more information and book your trip at outlawcanoe.com. At Speedy Mart, they are proud to offer convenient locations all across Nebraska. Whether you are just looking to fuel up, grabbing something to drink, or a bite to eat, Speedy Mart has you covered. Headed to a rodeo or work, school, or a vacation, fuel up with Speedy Mart. At Cherry County Implement, they're proud to carry the tools and equipment that keep you moving. Whether you're out in the field with Vermeer, on the job with Bobcat, or turning wrenches in the shop with Napa, they've got you covered. Located in Valentine, Nebraska, Cherry County Implement understands what it takes to get the job done right. Their team is committed to keeping your operation running strong season after season. At Shattern State College, we know the value of grit, hard work, and wide open opportunity. From the classroom to the arena, we help students ride toward a future as bold as the West. Schedule your campus visit today at csc.edu. At Mitchell Equipment, they're proud to be your trusted Case IH dealer, providing reliable new or pre-owned equipment, genuine parts, and expert service from a team that's always ready to help. Whether you're in the field or in the shop, they're here to keep your operation moving forward. Visit Mitchell Equipment in Atkinson or Humphrey today. They've got your back.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you too. Member FDIC.
Delaro Complete isn't like other fungicides. Some offer 2 modes of action. Think that's good? Think bigger. Others are good against some diseases. Sorry, some just isn't enough. You need a complete fungicide. Delaro Complete. It has 3 modes of action, protects against a truly broad spectrum of diseases, and promotes overall plant health. Think beyond disease control. Think complete. Delaro Complete.
Parenki, innovation drives everything with Bill. From state-of-the-art fabrication to materials like high-strength steel, powered by advanced technology for maximum efficiency. Renke helps you get more done with confidence. And with certified technicians providing reliable service season after season, you always have support you can count on. Contact your local Renke dealer to learn more.
Little Outlaw Canoes, Tubes, and Kayaks, your premier outfitter on the Niobrara River. With over 35 plus years of experience, Little Outlaw is here to provide you with the best service. Whether you want to tube with your family, ride in a canoe with your spouse, or have the peace and quiet of floating in a kayak down the river, Little Outlaw has you covered. With trips ranging from 2 to 5.5 hours, we have something for everyone. Check out our website for more information and book your trip at outlawcanoe.com.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you too. Member FDIC.
Delaro Complete isn't like other fungicides. Some offer 2 modes of action. Think that's good? Think bigger. Others are good against some diseases. Sorry, some just isn't enough. You need a complete fungicide. Delaro Complete. It has 3 modes of action, protects against a truly broad spectrum of diseases, and promotes overall plant health. Think beyond disease control. Think complete. Delaro Complete.
Parenki, innovation drives everything with Bill. From state-of-the-art fabrication to materials like high-strength steel, powered by advanced technology for maximum efficiency. Renke helps you get more done with confidence. And with certified technicians providing reliable service season after season, you always have support you can count on. Contact your local Renke dealer to learn more.
Little Outlaw Canoes, Tubes, and Kayaks, your premier outfitter on the Niobrara River. With over 35 plus years of experience, Little Outlaw is here to provide you with the best service. Whether you want to tube with your family, ride in a canoe with your spouse, or have the peace and quiet of floating in a kayak down the river, Little Outlaw has you covered. With trips ranging from 2 to 5.5 hours, we have something for everyone. Check out our website for more information and book your trip at outlawcanoe.com.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you, too. Member FDIC.
Delaro Complete isn't like other fungicides. Some offer 2 modes of action. Think that's good? Think bigger. Others are good against some diseases. Sorry, some just isn't enough. You need a complete fungicide. Delaro Complete. It has 3 modes of action, protects against a truly broad spectrum of diseases, and promotes overall plant health. Think beyond disease control. Think complete. Delaro Complete.
Parenki, innovation drives everything with Bill. From state-of-the-art fabrication to materials like high-strength steel, powered by advanced technology for maximum efficiency. Renke helps you get more done with confidence. And with certified technicians providing reliable service season after season, you always have support you can count on. Contact your local Renke dealer to learn more.
Little Outlaw Canoes, Tubes, and Kayaks, your premier outfitter on the Niobrara River. With over 35 plus years of experience, Little Outlaw is here to provide you with the best service. Whether you want to tube with your family, ride in a canoe with your spouse, or have the peace and quiet of floating in a kayak down the river, Little Outlaw has you covered. With trips ranging from 2 to 5.5 hours, we have something for everyone. Check out our website for more information and book your trip at outlawcanoe.com.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you, too. Member FDIC.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and give it up for him. He deserves every bit of what he gets here tonight. Fine work for our funny man, Mr. Doug Kohler. We're going to get back into more radio action as it is time for our tie down roping. Brought to you by Moline Superfoods. So tie down roping. Like I said, brought to you by Moline Superfoods. And Braden Coons out of Milan, Kansas was 10.4 as he is the fastest we have so far in the tie down roper. Cooper Phillips is 11.4, so a big full second split in there. So Braden Coons was a 10.4, leads us off. But Quinter Weatherhead out of Lakin, Kansas will be the first cowboy to come to us in tonight's performance. Quinter Weatherhead going to back in there with a long rope in one hand and a short rope in his teeth. The barrier is in effect for our tie-down ropers, giving all advantage to our livestock. 10-second penalty if they break that barrier string. As we come roping for one right now, let's help him. Not going to reach one, so Quinter ends up with no time on his run. Help him back to Lake in Kansas, just west of Garden City. Long ways to travel up here and not get anything done for him. So Quinter, no time. Tim Ruby, Hemingford, Nebraska Cowboy, comes to us next. So out of Hemingford is Tim Ruby. So our cowboy has to rope his calf, jump off, tie 3 legs together, fall back on his horse, put slack in that rope for 6 seconds before we'll announce his time. But the time stops when he throws his hands up after tying that calf's legs together. Tim Ruby, he's going to show you how to do it. Hemingford, Nebraska Cowboy, well, not going to show you on that run. No time. It's a lot of money in entry fees, diesel fuel, horses, pickups, trailers, and all he gets is what you give him right now. So Tim Ruby rides out of our arena with no time and no money for him. Ty and Ruby traveling right along. So Ty and Ruby right along from Hemingford. Ty and Ruby. A really nice gray horse. Now you're going to get it right there in your front door. I will pick up and flank the calf. Whoop, whoop. Help. Watch it, boys. He's still in the running. He's got 30 seconds to get this job done. He's got him down. Now tie 3 legs. Time stops for Ty and Ruby. Like I said, he gets back on and rides forward, puts slack in the rope. The calf has to stay tied for 6 seconds. We give him a time of 28.3 for his efforts, 28.3. How about it for all his efforts? He worked hard for you. Go ahead and work hard for him. Ty and Ruby, 28.3. Kaysen Kaufman, our next cowboy out, comes to us from Millburn, Nebraska. Kaysen Kaufman of Millburn. Kaysen Kaufman. Hard running calf, not going to reach up there. Great horse he's got underneath him. Spent a lot of money for him, so help him keep that horse fed and keep him moving down the road, Kaysen Kaufman. Emmett Sodom, a cowboy out of Burwell. Should be open for you next. 28.3 is a fast time so far, but a 10.4 is the time to beat in the way of the rodeo. So Emmett Sortum of Burwell. Love watching these good tie-down calf roping horses. They go from 0 to top speed in about 30 feet. And then stop and slide. And go backwards just as fast. Meanwhile, keeping that rope tight. It'll end up being a no time for Emmett. So we say thank you to him for coming over here from Burwell. Ends up with a no time on his run. We see Cody Marshall, another Burwell cowboy, probably riding right along, stay in the same rig, split expenses. So Cody Marshall of Burwell. Roping in here next. So seeing these great quarter horses. Top speed in about 30 feet. Stop, slide, back up, keep the rope tight. All without the assistance of the rider to teach him to do that. Cody Marshall getting 2-1. Out of Burwell, not going to reach with the rope, so no time for him as he's right there in front of you. Say thanks to Cody Marshall for being here at our 4th of July rodeo. Clayton Linder, this cowboy comes to us out of Broken Bow. Clayton Linder. Leighton Linder, we've been watching him all summer long. Leighton Linder out of Broken Bow. Calf kind of got a jump on him, going to take it down to the far end. Got him slowed down, but not going to get him caught. So Leighton Linder, all he gets is what you give him right now. So Leighton Linder, no time. As we get cleared out, we'll look back to the newly timed event. Shoots Bernie Gerard out of Alliance. Will be riding in with us, the Bernie Gerard, Alliance, Nebraska cowboy. Cowboy we've seen many, many places. Seen him in Rapid City. We've seen him in Denver. We've seen him in Sioux Falls. We've seen him in Kansas City. Travels all over the country, roping calves. Bernie Gerard of Alliance. Circuit qualifier each and every year. All right, Bernie, let's go to work. Bernie Gerard out of Alliance, Nebraska. Put on a show for us, just like that. You heard a breath. The judge nods his head. 6 seconds is up. The calf still tied. 11-2 to take the lead. 11.2 leads tonight's performance. 11-2. Bernie Gerard. So it's David Hinman's turn. Our cowboy out of Chadron, Nebraska. Took some time off fighting fires to come down here and work with us in our tie-down roping. David Hinman, our Chadron, Nebraska cowboy. So our cowboy out of Chadron, David Hinman. Just a reminder, we still have concessions stand, the beer garden, and the ice cream. So don't forget to stop by and help yourself to concessions, beer, and ice cream, along with the other vendors that are here. Stop by and visit them. Working out, David Hinman out of Chadron rides up on one. He's a ways downer, but you can help him get a little faster. with a little bit of noise for you. David Hinman is shattering. Stack him up, tie 3. Calls for time, stops the clock. Calf kicks out. Going to be a no time. Did not make the 6 seconds, so no time on it for David Hinman. Oh, it was so close. If he'd have just stayed for just a half a second more, we'd have had him. But a no time for David Hinman. So a special thanks to our calf untiers. They get the ropes off our calf. Let him up. Let him go to the feed bunk. And we look the other way. Right back down to the red timed event shoots. Mueller order buyings. Levi Fisher from Hershey. How many folks here know Levi? Levi Fisher. Local cowboy. Right down the road at Hershey. He sits number 3 right now in our mid-state standings. So Levi Fisher out of Hershey. Veteran in this event. We've seen him many times at the finals. And I truly enjoy watching this cowboy rope. He ropes with conviction. He ties a strong tie, and he rides some great horses. Levi Fisher, cowboy getting set to go to work for you. Let's get roping in the big corral. He's right there in front of you. Go ahead and let him know that you want him to win tonight's performance. Levi Fisher. Come on, Levi. That's right. You betcha. You saw the master in action right there in front of you. You can breathe again, Levi. Out of the 14-3. 14-3. Unofficially good enough for second place in tonight's performance, so a 14-3 for Levi Fisher. Calf and tires get our calf going. And Matthew Doherty out of Branson, Colorado. Will be coming to you next. Matthew Doherty, Branson, Colorado. You're going to do what? Ducky, you're going for ice cream again? Well, it's your turn to buy, you know. I bought last time. You're on Weight Watchers. Why are you watching your weight? You're watching it grow. Well, that's all that time with your back broke that created all that. You weren't able to get up and exercise. Matthew Doherty, Branson, Colorado. He's got one caught quickly. Let's get it to him. Let's help out the cowboy out of Colorado. Let's see if we can beat that 11-2 in tonight's performance. Calf has something to say about it. For the safety of his horse, he stopped what he was doing and picked up his rope. His horse was about to step over it. Did not want that to happen. Ends it in no time, but he still has his horse intact. Pay him off for his sportsmanship, his horsemanship, and his efforts there. Matthew Doherty out of Branson, Colorado. As we have one cowboy left in our tie-down roping, Marcus Schrock, Hutchinson, Kansas. A lot of great ropers here today from the Kansas area. Marcus Schrock of Hutchinson. 10-4 is the time to beat, cowboy. No, I don't, but go ahead. Really? How? Tomorrow you turn it on. You'll be back, huh? All right, you come on back. Marcus Schrock out of Hutchinson, Kansas. Yes, you got it. You got it. Now let's go to work. You have the Kansas cowboy. 2 laps and a tie. They love you. Out on 14-4 for Marcus. 14-4.
Dolaro Complete isn't like other fungicides. Some offer 2 modes of action. Think that's good? Think bigger. Others are good against some diseases. Sorry, some just isn't enough. You need a complete fungicide. Dolaro Complete. It has 3 modes of action, protects against a truly broad spectrum of diseases, and promotes overall plant health. Think beyond disease control. Think complete. Dolaro Complete.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you too. Member FDIC.
Much for all your efforts and all that you do for us in our sponsorship. Next team open, time for us next is Regan McIntyre out of Grand Island and Jet Vanderham out of Ingalls, Kansas. Lead us out with 6.8. That's the time to beat. So our mixed team open is the event we're going to. Morgan Kessler, Levi Brott. Morgan Kessler, we've already seen her in this arena one time tonight. Our cowgirl out of Callaway, saw her in the Breakaway. Levi Brott out of Ord will be doing the healing duties for her. Spangler Roofing and Construction, they sponsor our mixed team open. This Morgan Kessler cowgirl is always in the running for the money, no matter where she's at. So let's have cattle outside. Morgan Kessler, Levi Brott. Rare miss by that cowgirl, not going to pay off, so no time as Morgan and Levi ride by in front of you. Say thanks for being with us here in Sutherland. Morgan Kessler, Levi Brott. Sydney Graff as our cowgirl comes in next. She's from Long Pine. She's going to rope with David Hinman of Shadron. So our mixed team open, Sydney Graff, David Hinman. Every one of our mixed team open cowgirls tonight have been in this arena at least one time so far tonight in our ladies breakaway. Now they're in the mixed team open together. Sydney Graff, David Hinman. Outside, she says, Sydney Graff, she got to do the heading duties. Turns him around the corner. Wow. Her healer, David Hinman. Clean run. .84 is the time. 8.4. 8 and 4 for Sid and David. Allie and Tim Vaughn, your hometown team right now. So Allie and Tim Vaughn, they call North Platte, Nebraska home, but we're going to keep them as our very own Sutherland team. So Allie and Tim Vaughn. Tim Vaughn, our Sutherland Rodeo president. Bit of a daughter, Allie. High school champion in her own right. Let's go do it to it. Allie and Tim Vaughn. Oh, look at that cowgirl rope. It was there. We should just give it to him anyway. But you can give it up. Go ahead and put your hands together. Say thank you very much to our cowboys and cowgirls in the mixed team open. Brought to you by Spangler Roofing and Construction. Yeah, they give you a little applause there, won't they? More cattle coming. As it looks like Sidney Graff and David Hinman's 8.4 is going to be the fastest time in tonight's mixed team open. We get our cattle put away. Say thank you very much to Equitable Bank, where our cattle go out all the time, and welcome in our corporate sponsors. So bring on the corporates. Team uppers, please step ahead so we can get our corporate flags through here. As we bring on the colors of our corporate flags, corporate sponsors, including Pronto Phillips 66 Fuel from Sutherland and Paxton. Thanks also to the good friends at Highline Co-op, Elsie, Sutherland, Wallace, Bull, Grant, and McCook, and Alligator Alley, Fairhope, Alabama. Alligator Alley, Pronto Phillips 66, and Highline Co-op, our corporate sponsors in our mixed team open. We'll go to straight up team open coming up next, brought to you by Powell's Brewing Company. Open team open have a 4.8. Leading it off, Camden Holting and Cash Yossi were 4.8 in slack yesterday. Tanner Stelling, Colton Hollebeck. Tanner makes his home in Milford. Colton lives in Kearney. Thanks to our good friends at Jackson Concrete and Kohler Trailer Sales, KTS. See our little walk-through gates, sponsored by those folks. Tanner Stelling, he's on the front side. He's got one turn. Colton Hollebeck rides in the back side, get her locked off. Dally it up, face each other. Let go, let go, let go. You're going to have a wreck. You are just about to have something that did not want to happen. Hands up with no time for Tanner and Colton. That was fixing to get real ugly real quick. So Tanner, Stelling, and Colton Hollebeck end up with no time, but they still have their horses under them. Blaine and Doug Finney be the next team for us at Ainsworth and Anselmo. Blaine and Doug Finney. These two have been roping together for quite some time, almost their whole lives. Blaine and Doug Finney of Anselmo. Blaine's on the head side, not going to catch out, so no time. On a run, no time. For Blaine, no time. Chase Hickey out of Brownlee, you're going to rope with Connor Schutz. Connor Schutz of Dunning. Chase Hickey, Connor Schutz. Connor, we saw a moment ago in our stew wrestling. Chase Hickey out of Brownlee. He's got the head and duties. Connor Schutz of Dunning. Going to try for some feet. Barrier rules in effect. 10-second penalty if they break the barrier. You only catch one leg, it's a 5-second penalty. So 15 seconds in penalties take you right out of the money. So you want to be clean, but fast. Chase reaches out. +5 at the in the field. Catch one leg. So Connor with one leg, add 5 seconds. 10-7 with the penalty, a 10-7 with the penalty. Andy Miller and Tyson Strachey should be our team. Andy Miller out of Wellfleet, our president in the Nebraska State Rodeo Association. Tyson Strachey out of Stewart. Andy Miller turns one around. Tyson Strachey reaches in, +5, they say. (12-3) with a penalty at 12-3. Total time, 12-3 for Andy and Tyson. Just Fanning, Benkelman, Nebraska. Brian Krosnick out of Imperial. Team working together. Just Fanning, Wyatt Krosnick. Well, thanks again to Sandbox Media. They are providing the live video feed via Sandbox Media. Jess Fanning, Wyatt Krosnick. Jess Fanning puts one on. Let's turn the corner. Come on, Wyatt. Held it up there, +10 at the barrier. Doggone it. Add 10 to the end of the run. 18 flat with a penalty, 18 flat. 18 flat. We got a couple of tie-down ropers working together as team ropers. It's Cody Marshall, Emmett Sordom. So Cody Marshall and Emmett Sordom, our Burwell team. Ducky, are you out there playing with us? Are you? Harassed by what? Little kids. Yeah, no doubt. I have team rope, some, yes. Yes. In fact, I'm looking for a good head horse, but my wife won't pay for it. Yeah, I know it's a bad thing. You know what else I'm looking for? A Kimber 1911 handgun. Do you know where I can find one? Well, I'll tell you here in just a second. We're going to go team roping right now with Cody Marshall and Emmett Sordom. Gets in there, catches, both feet, clean run. They're a little far down the arena, but they got the job done. Cody Marshall, Emmett Sordom. 10.9 on the run, 10.9 for Cody and Emmett at 10-9. Unofficially second place in tonight's performance with Bernie Gerard and Wiley Farr. To rope for you, Bernie Gerard out of Alliance, Wiley Farr of Gothenburg. I was telling you about that Kimber 1911. A lot of people want it. It's a great gun. Well, because it is being raffled off right here by our committee. There's only 400 tickets available. If you'd like to get that 1911, the Kimber 1911 with the Sutherland 4th of July Rodeo on monogram and all that engraving on it, see one of the committee members and get you one of those 400 tickets that they're going to sell, and they're going to draw for that next spring at the rodeo banquet. Bernie Gerard, Wiley Farr. Doesn't fit under there. Ends up in a no time for Bernie and Wiley. No time. Yes, sir. $25 a piece. Yep. More like who doesn't want one? Absolutely. Engraved. Yes, both sides. Jared Schlegel out of Hartner, Kansas, and Justin Bender, Kiowa, Kansas. Jared and Justin going to be working for us next. So we'll drop down just a little bit if you're on around in your radio program. Jared Schlegel and Justin Bender. Yeah, only 400 tickets available, so that's what we're telling about. So get them now while you're here. Jared Schlegel, Justin Bender. Let's go get you a steer while you're here. Not going to reach. Help the team out of Kansas make it back there. Unfortunately, without any money in your pocket, so Jared and Justin get no time on their run. As we have a family team coming to you next. T and Brad Whited are coming at you. T just moved up to Valentine. He's kind of a handyman up there. I get to see him every couple of weeks. And Brad Whited right over here in North Platte. So T and Brad Whited teaming up together. T Whited on the head side, Brad on the heel side. Got one round, get in there. +5, he said. No time, not a legal head catch. So T and Brad end up with a no time, even though they did get one stopped and turned. Pay them off. They've been here many times, T and Brad Whited. Another team we're going to go to is Brett Christensen, Alva, Oklahoma. Chase Bachhaus, Adirola, Kansas. Brett Christensen, Chase Bachhaus. Oh, we have done that a couple of times, but it doesn't hurt to do it again. Go right ahead, Dougie. Lead us off.
With this arena that these guys work so hard to put together, they get it done for the 4th of July. Let's give it up for the Sutherland Rodeo Committee.
Here, here. I agree. Thank you. Great digs they got here. Brand new buck and shoots. Oh, brand new rope and shoot. And, of course, the little air-conditioned box that we stand in up here. Roping one right now, Brett Christensen and Chase Bachhaus. Oh, the judge says no time, unfortunately, for the team out of Oklahoma and Kansas. We've got two teams to go. Ryan Ludicky and Sage Dieter. Ryan Ludicky of Holdridge. He ropes a Sage Dieter out of Oxford, Nebraska. That brightened things up a little, didn't it? Thanks, Janet. Ducky, you didn't leave me, did you? Yep, Ducky left me. You didn't leave me, did you? Well, there's a couple other people we'd like to say thank you to also. That is our timers. Shelly Armsdorf and Tricia Schaefer, they do an amazing job up here. They stop the watches, start the watches. They do all the math. They are amazing. So it's great to have those ladies here. And if something doesn't go right, Shelly turns around and she backhands me right in the belly button and says, knock it off. You got it wrong. Do it right. Keeps me in line. So thank you very much to Trish and Shelly. One other person that makes it all possible is our radio secretary down in the office. Jill Hudson, 24 times Secretary of the Year in the Nebraska State Radio Association. So how about a big round of applause for Jill Hudson, our radio secretary, doing a great job. Ryan Ludicky on the front side, Sage Dieter on the back. Got him stopped. We could see a new leader. What do you say? How about 6.8 to win it tonight? 6.8 wins the day money unofficially tonight. We've still got one more to go. So he doesn't win it yet. They're just in the leads. Thank you very much. Yep, Shelley just poked me in the belly again and said, straighten up, cowboy. You got it wrong again. There's one to go. It's Terry Graff and David Hinman. Terry Graff at a Long Pine, roping with David Hinman at a Shadron. Six 8 is leading tonight's performance with one team left to go. Don't count them out whatsoever. Terry Graff, he's going to be on the head side, and you know he's going to be roping quick. David Hinman, he's one of the best cornermen you're going to see. Watch him. Snake it in there. Plus 10, plus 5. So add 15. So 15 makes it 20.6. Unofficially 20.6, I believe.
Little Outlaw Canoes, Tubes, and Kayaks. Your premier outfitter on the Niobrara River. With over 35 plus years of experience, Little Outlaw is here to provide you with the best service. Whether you want to tube with your family, ride in a canoe with your spouse, or have the peace and quiet of floating in a kayak down the river, Little Outlaw has you covered. With trips ranging from 2 to 5.5 hours, we have something for everyone. Check out our website for more information and book your trip at outlawcanoe.com.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you too. Member FDIC. At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you too. Member FDIC.
Delaro Complete isn't like other fungicides. Some offer 2 modes of action. Think that's good? Think bigger. Others are good against some diseases. Sorry, some just isn't enough. You need a complete fungicide. Delaro Complete. It has 3 modes of action, protects against a truly broad spectrum of diseases, and promotes overall plant health. Think beyond disease control. Think complete. Delaro Complete.
Parenki, innovation drives everything with build. From state-of-the-art fabrication to materials like high-strength steel, powered by advanced technology for maximum efficiency. Parenki helps you get more done with confidence. And with certified technicians providing reliable service season after season, you always have support you can count on. Contact your local Parenki dealer to learn more.
Little Outlaw Canoes, Tubes, and Kayaks. Your premier outfitter on the Niobrara River. With over 35 plus years of experience, Little Outlaw is here to provide you with the best service. Whether you want to tube with your family, ride in a canoe with your spouse, or have the peace and quiet of floating in a kayak down the river, Little Outlaw has you covered. With trips ranging from 2 to 5.5 hours, we have something for everyone. Check out our website for more information and book your trip at outlawcanoe.com.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you too. Member FDIC.
Dolaro Complete isn't like other fungicides. Some offer 2 modes of action. Think that's good? Think bigger. Others are good against some diseases. Sorry, some just isn't enough. You need a complete fungicide. Dolaro Complete. It has 3 modes of action, protects against a truly broad spectrum of diseases, and promotes overall plant health. Think beyond disease control. Think complete. Dolaro Complete.
Parenki, innovation drives everything with Bill. From state-of-the-art fabrication to materials like high-strength steel, powered by advanced technology for maximum efficiency. Parenki helps you get more done with confidence. And with certified technicians providing reliable service season after season, you always have support you can count on. Contact your local Parenki dealer to learn more.
Little Outlaw Canoes, Tubes, and Kayaks, your premier outfitter on the Niobrara River. With over 35 plus years of experience, Little Outlaw is here to provide you with the best service. Whether you want to tube with your family, ride in a canoe with your spouse, or have the peace and quiet of floating in a kayak down the river, Little Outlaw has you covered. With trips ranging from 2 to 5.5 hours, we have something for everyone. Check out our website for more information and book your trip at outlawcanoe.com.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you too. Member FDIC.
Well, we work around our arena, get our barrels set up, and we are going to go barrel racing here in just a moment or two. So thank you very much for your patience as we get going on our barrel racing. Those of you that want to get into money the easy way, be getting ready, because right after our barrel racing, we're going to ask you to come into the arena to get money the easy way. It's the adult calf scramble. It's not hard. It's real easy. All you got to do is get the ear tag off the neck of the calf, and it's called money the easy way. Then you get down there, you get the tag off, you run back to our judges, and two of the colors is going to be the winner. So we get a barrel set for you. Like I said, a 17:98 is the fastest time, in our barrel racing so far. That was in slack yesterday. All right, it's barrel racing time. Regan Strachey out of Stewart, Nebraska, going to be the first cowgirl to come to us. One to the right, two to the left, one to the left, two to the right. It doesn't matter. Just make that clover leaf pattern and leave them all standing. You knock one down, it's going to cost you 5 seconds. So Regan Strachey out of Stewart. Two turns, looking good. Too quiet on a Friday night. How about a little more noise to help the cowgirl run it back? Regan Strachey, 1862, 1862, 1862 for Regan. Right here at the corner, we go to Haley Whitty, Crookston, Nebraska cowgirl. Young lady that went to the National High School Finals, representing the state of Nebraska a couple of years ago. Haley Whitty out of Crookston. This big yellow horse can fly. I'll make that third turn and head her home. Haley Whitty. She's out with an 18 seconds flat. 1800, 18 flat for Haley Whitty. Dakota Glenn out of Keystone, Nebraska. We'll be riding in next. So Dakota Glenn of Keystone. After the Big Mac, Dakota Glenn and Keystone. It's got to cover a lot of country. He doesn't have to cover as much here. So Dakota Glenn out of Keystone. She's back in at a 1932. 1932. 1932 for Dakota. Peyton Paxton. It's a cowgirl out of Tryon, Nebraska. Peyton Paxton. A lot of yellow horses running here tonight. It's Peyton Paxton to Tryon. Turn third. How about a little more noise for Peyton? 1880. 1880. 1880 for Peyton Paxton. Leanne Ridley, Los Animas, Colorado. Cowgirl we've seen several times throughout our career here. Leanne Ridley. Nice first turn. Now knock it down, add 5. Round and third, take it on out of here, Leanne Ridley. 24:03 with the penalty of 24:03 with the penalty 24:03. We've got the barrel reset. Leanne's going to ride out, and we'll open the gate for your hometown cowgirl, Peyton Fisher. She calls Hershey home. But Peyton Fisher, you've seen her a couple times already. Let's encourage her just a little bit more. Here it is, Peyton Fisher out of Hershey. Who's your favorite here tonight? Is it Peyton Fisher? Get it going, Peyton Fisher out of Hershey. 19 flat, 1900. We're going to rake, smooth things up, make it safe for our cowgirls and for our livestock. Unofficially, 18 flat is our fastest time so far tonight, and that's Haley Whitty. So 18 flat for Haley. She leads it after the first rake. 6 more cowgirls to go. Those of you that want to get in money the easy way, start getting yourself moved toward the fences, because we're going to go to you right after our barrel racing. Thanks again to Co-Vinyl Fencing and Mitchell Inman CPA. They're making it possible to have our barrel racing here tonight, our event sponsor. Tim doing a great job in the tractor, as always, so thank you to Tim for working our arena for us. He's going to put it down right over there, and I think we're ready to go. If you're ready, judges, we're going to go to it. Let's go to the second rig. Dory Hollenbeck, winner, South Dakota. Cowgirl riding one of her candy bars, one that she calls Payday. It's number one cowgirl in the Mid-States Rodeo Association, Dory Hollenbeck. Making hand turn those barrels. She has about 3 or 4 of these horses in Detroit that all look the same. Had a chance to visit with her. She says, I'm going to ride my Payday today. How about an 18 flat? 18 seconds flat for Dory Hollenbeck at a winner, South Dakota. Splitting the lead right now with Haley Whitty out of Crookston. So 18 flat for Dory Hollenbeck. Kylie Ruff of Ashland runs to you next. Kylie Ruff, Ashland, Nebraska. Running to you, Kylie Ruff of Ashland. Rounding third, headed for home. Go ahead and help her along. Out the gate with a 1912, 1912, 1912 for Kylie Ruff. 1912. 200ths of a second, split first and second right now. Hannah Rupert, Annabelle, Nebraska. Let's go, little Hannah Lou. Hannah Rupert around the second one. A little bit of a girl that can really ride. Look how smooth she is. Hannah Rupert and Intervale, Nebraska cowgirl. 1936. 1936 for Hannah. 1936. What's up, Doc? Michelle Witt, Valentine, Nebraska cowgirl. Gonna see mother-daughter run back to back here. Michelle Witt out of Valentine, riding the gray tonight. Watched her ride at the WPRA World Finals a few years ago. No, that doesn't happen very often. Michelle crashes one for 2361 total. 2361 with the penalty for Michelle Witt. We'll get reset. Says it looks good. It's daughter's turn. Young Bailey Witt out of Valentine, Nebraska. Bailey Witt, we saw her earlier in our breakaway. Take her right now into ladies' barrels, Bailey Witt. Brothers tearing him up on the steer wrestling scene. Let's let Bailey tear him up in the barrels. Nice turn. Bailey Witt, let's head it home. Little horse can run in 1867. 1867 for Bailey Witt. 1867. One cowgirl left to go. Gail Wright out of Dickens, Nebraska. We'll welcome in Gail Wright, and then we'll go get some money the easy way. All right, Gail Wright out of Dickens, Nebraska. Not sure which horse she's got tonight, if that's Madame or which one she's got, but she is riding hard. Healthy young lady out of Dickens, Nebraska, round third. It's too quiet. Let's make a little more noise. Gail White. 1825. 1825 for Gail White. 1825. Our barrel racing brought to you by Cope Vinyl Siding and Mitchell Inman CPA. Unofficially, it looks like a split tonight for the go-around win. Haley Whitty and Dory Hollenbeck, 18 seconds flat.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you too. Member FDIC.
Delaro Complete isn't like other fungicides. Some offer 2 modes of action. Think that's good? Think bigger. Others are good against some diseases. Sorry, some just isn't enough. You need a complete fungicide. Delaro Complete. It has 3 modes of action, protects against a truly broad spectrum of diseases, and promotes overall plant health. Think beyond disease control. Think complete. Delaro Complete.
Parenki, innovation drives everything with Bill. From state-of-the-art fabrication to materials like high-strength steel, empowered by advanced technology for maximum efficiency. Parenki helps you get more done with confidence. And with certified technicians providing reliable service season after season, you always have support you can count on. Contact your local Parenki dealer to learn more.
Little Outlaw Canoes, Tubes, and Kayaks, your premier outfitter on the Niobrara River. With over 35 plus years of experience, Little Outlaw is here to provide you with the best service. Whether you want to tube with your family, ride in a canoe with your spouse, or have the peace and quiet of floating in a kayak down the river, Little Outlaw has you covered. With trips ranging from 2 to 5.5 hours, we have something for everyone. Check out our website for more information and book your trip at outlawcanoe.com.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you too. Member FDIC.
Delaro Complete isn't like other fungicides. Some offer 2 modes of action. Think that's good? Think bigger. Others are good against some diseases. Sorry, some just isn't enough. You need a complete fungicide. Delaro Complete. It has 3 modes of action, protects against a truly broad spectrum of diseases, and promotes overall plant health. Think beyond disease control. Think complete. Delaro Complete.
Parenki, innovation drives everything with Bill. From state-of-the-art fabrication to materials like high-strength steel, powered by advanced technology for maximum efficiency. Parenki helps you get more done with confidence. And with certified technicians providing reliable service season after season, you always have support you can count on. Contact your local Parenki dealer to learn more.
Little Outlaw Canoes, Tubes, and Kayaks, your premier outfitter on the Niobrara River. With over 35 plus years of experience, Little Outlaw is here to provide you with the best service. Whether you want to tube with your family, ride in a canoe with your spouse, or have the peace and quiet of floating in a kayak down the river, Little Outlaw has you covered. With trips ranging from 2 to 5.5 hours, we have something for everyone. Check out our website for more information and book your trip at outlawcanoe.com.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you too. Member FDIC.
Delaro Complete isn't like other fungicides. Some offer 2 modes of action. Think that's good? Think bigger. Others are good against some diseases. Sorry, some just isn't enough. You need a complete fungicide. Delaro Complete. It has 3 modes of action, protects against a truly broad spectrum of diseases, and promotes overall plant health. Think beyond disease control. Think complete. Delaro Complete.
Parenki, innovation drives everything with Bill. From state-of-the-art fabrication to materials like high-strength steel, powered by advanced technology for maximum efficiency. Parenki helps you get more done with confidence. And with certified technicians providing reliable service season after season, you always have support you can count on. Contact your local Parenki dealer to learn more.
Little Outlaw Canoes, Tubes, and Kayaks, your premier outfitter on the Niobrara River. With over 35 plus years of experience, Little Outlaw is here to provide you with the best service. Whether you want to tube with your family, ride in a canoe with your spouse, or have the peace and quiet of floating in a kayak down the river, Little Outlaw has you covered. With trips ranging from 2 to 5.5 hours, we have something for everyone. Check out our website for more information and book your trip at outlawcanoe.com.
At Security First Bank, we've got a lot of friends, neighbors, and customers who get their hands dirty working dawn to dusk on the farm or ranch. And some who throw their hat in the ring, too. We're proud to support Rodeo at every level, in every chute, on every saddle. And of course, we're going to be here longer than 8 seconds. Security First Bank, the bank that stays true to our roots, and roots for you too. Member FDIC.
I believe we've got a little exhibition for you here tonight. We're going to start with that. All right, we're going to start off with a little exhibition for you. Hershey Agency is bringing you our bull riding tonight. Who's the young man that's working it tonight? Brantley Janacek. So Brantley, he has got one of the toughest bucking bulls in the whole entire string. That's right. We have one of the authentic Bremer bulls down here. There we go. Let's get him pumped up, Dougie. Nice barrel you got there. Nice little bomb shelter. Well, we got Brantley Janacek. He's going to do a little bit of exhibition on one of the roughest, toughest, meanest Bremer bulls you're going to find in the country. So Brantley Janacek, looks like he's right down here in a Mid-Plains Community College rodeo team buck and shoot. So bull riding, our final event of the night. Yeah, a little celebration of the 4th of July. We'll get things ready to go as Brantley Janacek. Having a good time on a Friday night? Well, thank you. All right, Brantley Janacek, he is down inside of our Mid-Plains Community College buck and shoot. We open this gate. We want you to be the loudest you've ever been here in Sutherland. Help this young cowboy ride. He's crawled up inside, got him pushed up in there. How about a little noise? Let's bring it to him. Brantley Janacek. Little Bremer bucking bull. So a young man from right here in Sutherland, Brantley Janacek. He'll get his bull rope. Go ahead and pay him off. He had a great attempt on one. Brantley Janacek getting it started for us here tonight. Thanks to our good friends at Spangler Roofing. They have our center out gate for us. So thanks so much to Spangler Roofing. Midwest Renewable Energy also helping to sponsor our sheep gates along with Beverage Incorporated. Mid-Plains Community College. Scotty's Welding. Ogallala Livestock and BioAg Solutions LLC. All right, Jeffrey Ferguson, Mullen, Nebraska. He's the cowboy going to start us off on our bull riding. Scotty's Welding buck and shoot. We'll introduce the bullfighters to you right after this ride. So Jeffrey Ferguson, Mullen, Nebraska. Let's get it going with the bull riding. Go ahead and make it happen for you, Jeffrey Ferguson. Sutherland, if you're going to have a good time tonight, you got to open up just a little bit. How about a little bit more noise when we crack the chute gate open? So Jeffrey Ferguson slides up on the back of this Talbot Bucking Bull, brought to you by Phillips Rodeo Company. Outside we go, Jeffrey Ferguson at a mulling. Oh man, look at his spur. Spin on one, Jeffrey. Coming back around. How about it to get it started? One ride, but all ride. Jeffrey Ferguson out of Mullen. Working. 72 points, 7-2 for Jeffrey, 72. Great way to get it started. Those 72 points for Jeffrey Ferguson. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce to you our grease paint matadors. The guy with the funniest haircut you're going to find in all of Nebraska. How about we raise it up for the green man, Mr. Ty Fenster. On the other side, Mr. Unbelievable. He is afraid of nothing. It's Gavin Robertson. Who do you have, boys? This is Easton Hensley, Paola, Kansas. So Easton Hensley, he is in the Ogallala Livestock Buck and Shoot. So Easton Hensley, Paola, Kansas. You ever been to Paola, Kansas, Dougie? I have not. I was hoping maybe you had been there and tell me about it. Yeah, we can do that. Let's do it tomorrow morning. All right, Easton Hensley, Paola, Kansas. Brave little bucking bull right there. How about you pay off Easton Hensley? That's all he's going to get tonight. So no score for Easton. Big Bull finds his way out of here, and Keldon Bunker finds his way into the Bio Ag Solutions Buck and Shoot. So Keldon Bunker, our cowboy out of Preston, Kansas. So Keldon Bunker. So they're in the far west Buck and Shoot. Bio Ag Solutions LLC. Keldon Bunker, our cowboy out of Preston, Kansas. Spotting him down in there, they have that braided bull rope. Stick their hand in the handhold, pull it up tight, wrap it around, lay it across your hand, and nod your face. So Keldon Bunker, Preston, Kansas. You got a pretty good view right there, Dougie. You can see exactly what's going on. We're looking down here, just trying to get him to stand and move just the way he needs it to be. Keldon Bunker. Outside we go. Get out of there. That is one that does not play nice with the neighbors. So Keldon Bunker, we haven't even named this bull yet. We just call him 10. He's got some clown collectors on him, doesn't he? You know what that stuff is between his toes? Slow rodeo clowns, that's right. We'll give him an escort on out of here as our rodeo pickup men, Sean Boyle and Taylor Davis. Give him all the room he needs, but they're going to persuade him to go where they want him to go. Oh, they will be. But you see the one Taylor's on. He's already proud of him. It shouldn't take them too long. I got a feeling they know what they're doing. That's a good one. That's right. Dougie, they're just going to come run over your little can out there, aren't they? Look at that horse pull. It is. It truly is. Okay, we're going to keep moving on as we are dropping back to the Scotty's Welding Buck and Shoot. Cowboy out of Valentine, Nebraska. Sutton Shrunk. We saw him earlier in the saddle bronc riding. He's got the great bull we call Fireball. Sutton Shrunk, he sits number 1 right now in the bull riding standings in the Mid-States Rodeo Association. He's also going to go to Lincoln, Nebraska to represent the state of Nebraska at the National High School Finals Rodeo. The Sutton Shrunk, Valentine, Nebraska High School Cowboy. Competing with all these other cowboys here. They said this is a 3rd generation cowboy. His grandpa was a great calf roper. Also worked as a team roper. His dad, team ropes, calf ropes. Just all around does everything. He's got brothers and uncles that also rodeoed. His mom was known to be quite popular as a rodeo athlete also. She's the director of nursing at the Cherry County Hospital in Valentine. So Sutton Shrunk and a Valentine, a Fireball, Buck and Bull underneath him. Let's go get you some Sutton Shrunk. Keep it, keep it. Look at Ty Fenster, Fireball. Oh, he's going to come to you. Yeah, all right, Doug. Come up, come up, come up. You okay? Sutton Shrunk making a great attempt at one, but no score for Sutton. Down before the 8s and no score for Sutton Shrunk. Open the gate and let more bulls in. It looks like we got 4 more cowboys yet to go here this evening. Just got to get some more pushed into our buck and shoots. Thanks again to Jackson Concrete. They help sponsor our rodeo each and every year, along with Coda Trailer Sales, KTS. Dougie, thanks so much to you and the family, your Outlaw Trailer Sales and Ag Repair. Thanks for all your support each and every year. Well, and it shows. It shows. So thank you very much for being here with us. 131, judges, 131, number 6 on your list. Cooper Kasabi out of Arcadia, Nebraska. Not My Pick is the bull he has underneath him. So Cooper Kasabi is in the Ogallala Livestock Buck and Shoot. This cowboy has been known to be at the finals a time or two as the number 1 man at the end of the show. So Cooper Kasabi, a former champion in this event, many, many rodeos. Arcadia, Nebraska is where he calls home. So Coop slides down into the Ogallala Livestock Buck and Shoot. On the great Talbot bull we call Not My Pick from the Phillips Rodeo Company. Ty Fencer up on the shoot gate helping Cooper Kasabi get his route. Gavin Robertson taking a nap like he always does. Now he's saving his energy is what he's doing. He knows he's going to have to save Ty once or twice in tonight's performance. Ty's going to get in a storm where he shouldn't ought to be. You think so? You might get my white shirt all dirty. Yeah, my wife's shirt. Well, because mine are in the laundry. I do, yes. Yes. Yeah, I put it in the pile right next to the washer. That's right. See, I run out of socks. That's how they go to Goodwill and give me new socks. Isn't that the trend now? Yes. You missed that memo, huh? Well, what socks are you wearing tonight? Well, we gotta regroup anyway, so you might as well show us. Yeah, we want to see your socks. You got them matching? Oh, they are matching. Where's Waldo's socks? Is what those are. Don't show me those legs. I don't need to see that. No, put them back down. No, they're not. Put your britches back down. Thank you. Now just don't up and down with them and give me a strobe effect. Yeah, I don't need that. Yeah. Cooper Kasavi's still working on getting out on Not My Pick. Ogallala Livestock Buck and Shoot. He's still not playing right. Not playing fair with him. I like that jersey. Yeah, you got the Sutherland Rodeo logo on the back. And you got that on the breeches. You got the Outlaw trailer sales. You even got your name on it. Yeah. What else you got on there? Oh, more sponsor stuff. Just like your barrel. Yeah, it looks, well, I think we're about ready to go. Cooper Kasavi out of Arcadia. Not My Pick. Ogallala Livestock Buck and Shoot. Cooper, let's do this thing that you do. Ride your bull, cowboy. Cooper Kasavi. Draw that Bill's attention for just a moment so he doesn't think about Cooper. Bulls don't read the stats. They just come out and do their thing. So, Cooper, you got to do your thing. Not My Pick, not wanting to play nice with any of the boys down there. Got a lot of people helping him, trying to get him to do what he's got to do. We're getting close, though. Tim stopped breathing. And the gate man got really, really nervous on the end of that rope. So our cowboy is still Cooper Kasavi in the Ogallala Livestock Shoot. The Hershey Agency is bringing us our bull riding tonight. They are proud sponsors of our event. So thank you very much to our friends at Hershey Agency. He's going to go with him right there. Cooper Kasavi, quick, fast, little buck and bull, my lord. Bull's got some motor moves. Got a little bit more speed than we anticipated for Cooper Kasavi. Beat him around the corner and just could not quite get it to him. We fire a warning shot. We'll get him next time. Yeah, he knows better next time. He ain't going to try you. He won't try you, Sean. He knows you mean business now. So now let's go for Cooper Kasavi. This is Power Stroke. Number 7, judges Bronson Dowdle. Bronson Dowdle out of Byers, Kansas. 143, the big powerful buck and bull we call Power Stroke. So Bronson Dowdle, he is actually in the Ogallala Livestock Buck and Shoot also. So Bronson Dowdle of Byers, Kansas. Do you folks enjoying our 4th of July radio on a Friday night? Go ahead and make a little noise for me over here so I can hear you. We enjoy being here each and every year, so thanks so much for having us this year. Got a couple Cowboys left to go for you before we hang it up for the night and come back again tomorrow evening for our Saturday night, 4th of July celebration. So if you're going to be here early tomorrow evening. We're going to start off kind of like we did tonight with the mutton busting and the boot race and the calf scramble about 7 o'clock. We have a special flag presentation for you tomorrow night. So if there's any veterans that you know that want to be here, we're going to honor those folks tomorrow night. So if you are a veteran or know of one, send them to the radio tomorrow night. Outside is one, Bronson Dowell, Myers, Kansas. And find your spot. Power stroke. Big bald-faced bull, he'll go right on out the gate. He just needs a little coaxing. Shake the cake bucket. He'll go away. Feed bucket. There it is. Got a re-ride option for Bronson. Bronson's got a re-ride option. So re-ride option for him. Right now we're going to go to Chase Stratford out of Pratt. No, strike that. Jesse Barber out of Dodge City, Kansas. There's a name we call quite often, Jesse Barber. Compaction is the buck and bull we have in the Scotty's Welding Buck and Shoot. So Jesse Barber out of Dodge City. Crawling down inside Scotty's Welding Chute. So we've got Jesse Barber of Dodge City. The 138 we call Compaction here tonight. Talbot Buck and Bull brought to you by Phillips Rodeo Company. That's the one. Well, it's kind of like the fat kid, you know? Yeah. Well, Compaction, he's probably... well, he could be. Let's go with Jesse Barber and Compaction. Oh, Ty Fenster, the flyer. Watch out, he might hit you. Oh, hang in there. He's looking at you. He's still right there with you. Don't move. All right, he's moving away. You can relax now. Relax. Taking a heck of a whack right there. You all right? I think you kind of rearranged your sombrero there, amigo. Yeah, I think you got a little compaction going on in there, didn't he? You got some dirt in your shirts? How did that feel? Yeah, you're in the trash compactor there, weren't you? Yeah, almost did. Jesse Barber and Compaction, unofficially no score for them. No score on that one, as we have a couple more bull rides left to go. We're going to go with a re-ride here for Bronson Dowdle out of Byers, Kansas. Moving right up to the Bio Ag Solutions Buck and Shoot. We say thanks again to the Mid-Plains Community College Radio Team, Beverage Incorporated, and Midwest Renewable Energy. This could be the last ride of the night, so it's all up to you folks. What do you say? Are you about ready for another bull ride? We need another score. We got a 72 from Jeffrey Forsen out of Mullen. So a great 72 it was. We need to beat that. Bronson Dowdle, Byers, Kansas. Put your hands together. Get in time to the beat. Stomp your feet. Clap your hands. Let's make some noise. Bronson Dowdle, let's make it a bull ride, cowboy. No. Shucks on out of there. The bull leaves the country. He knows he's done tonight. So no score for Bronson Dowdle. That means that Jeffrey Ferguson out of Mullen, Nebraska, 72 is going to be the greatest ride of the night. How'd you like the bull riding here on a Friday night? How'd you like the rodeo on a Friday night? Well, thanks again to the Hershey Agency for bringing us our bull riding tonight. And a special thank you to Jill Hudson, our rodeo secretary. Trey White, Jess Harwag, our rodeo judges. Thanks to our timers, Shelley Arnsdorf and Tricia Schaefer. Our rodeo pickup men, Sean Boyle and Taylor Davis, doing a wonderful job, as did our bullfighters, Ty Fenster and Gavin Robertson. Thanks again to our rodeo clown, Ducky Dog Kohler. And, of course, Sandbox Media for being here with us. Our good friends at Fat Kid Productions doing the music for us. Thank you very much, Austin. And thanks again to all of our great sponsors. Brought to you by the Sutherland Rodeo Committee and Phillips Rodeo Company. On behalf of Sutherland Rodeo and Phillips Rodeo, I'm Dwayne Bellin saying thanks for joining us. Be sure to join us tomorrow evening, same time, same place. Drive careful. God bless each and every one of you. Good night, folks.